Welcome back to Spinning the Past. Today I'm going to talk about hand cards. This is a hand card. This is a hand comb. Looks very different, doesn't it? A hand comb we use for the longer fibers when we need to prepare this to spin worsted. But the hand cards we can use with fibers, shorter fibers, and then we are going to make rolags out of them, and we are going to spin that woolen. Technically, a rolag is for spinning woolen. As you notice, these have different spacing between the tines. Right? So this is more spread apart. This is a little bit less. And then if we got this one, you see how really compact these are. So this is for cotton, something really short. It could be a luxury fiber. So this cotton is about 1/2 inch long. The rule that we have in the spinning world on how to know whether a particular sheet or fleece will be spun, worsted or woolen, and whether it gets cards or combs, is the 3.5 inch rule. So 3.5 inches is about 9 centimeters. If it's longer than that, we would definitely put it in our hand combs. If it is shorter, the cotton is about that short. So if it's shorter, let's say, than 7 centimeters, definitely 5 centimeters or shorter, then we would definitely put them on the hand cards, and we would make rolags and then spin it woolen. But there's a sweet spot here between 2.5 and 3.5 inches, so that's 6 to about 9 centimeters, that we could, in theory, do either way. So the other day, I washed some fleece, and some of you may know that. So this particular one, if you can see it here, and I'm going to put it up to my ruler, this is about 2.5 inches, 2 3/4 inch. So this would be a candidate for my hand cards. It's short. When I make my rolag, it'll make a really nice fluffy rolag, and there I can spin it woolen. Now let's take something. This is Shetland. This is a little bit longer. So with the Shetland, I have about 3.25 inch. In theory, I could put it on a card here, and then also I could do a rolag, or I could, in theory, put it on my comb. So let's look at the Corriedale. So the Corriedale fleece, is about 5 inches long. So that I will most likely put on these combs. Why? Why would I put it on the combs? Well, a couple of reasons. One is that if I put on the cards, when you make a rolag, makes a very compact rolag. And when you spin woolen, the twist is going to hit this, and like a tornado, it's going to kind of draw from all of these sides here, right here. And when it spins like that, that is when air is trapped. That'll give you a nice, fluffy woolen yarn. Now, you can prepare it woolen, but still spin it as a semi-worsted. So woolen is the fluffiest. That's for the lot of air trap, really fluffy, squishy yarns. You will feel that will be woolen. The worsted yarns are much smoother, much more compact, used in weaving, used in stitch definition. But there's stuff in between, a semi-woolen and a semi-worsted. So today I'm just gonna, let me find one of these. So let's just take this one. I'm just gonna make a little mini ruler. So this is how I would charge the card, and I'll have a different video. I just want to show you when you use the hand cards and when you use the hand combs. And everyone has a different way of doing this. And then I have a nice fluffy rolag, really nice and fluffy and airy. So when the twist goes in there, it's going to wrap around. It's not going to squish flat. If I took this Lincoln, let's say if I took this Lincoln and I made a rolag out of it, it will flatten. And then so when you draw it out, and you see, it's just straight. So when we have a rolag, we really want something that is round and fluffy. So let me see if I do a better job with my rolag. Let's see if I make another rolag. It's hard to do this and try to get this on camera. So one thing I also noticed this, and when you are prepping, is that, I don't know, can you see that? See that? That is going to cause a nep and noil. Those are second cuts. That, remember when I was sorting this fleece, I tried to get some of those out. But you can see at this stage, you can tell the quality of your fleece at this stage. So if there's lots, then the shearer did lots of second cuts, and then they were just never taken out of the fleece. So there you go, nice fluffy rolag. I'm going to go over formally how to do rolags in a different video, but today I just wanted to show you about hand cards. So we've got kind of for coarse wool, we've got for medium wools, and then we have got for fine wools and or exotic fibers like cashmere. Right here there's a little cat hair because my kitty likes to be brushed with these. So it's so fine and everything that these will catch her fine fur. So fur, things like that, really fine, that are more slick, or cotton. So as I said, cotton, you see, just showing you cotton. So the length of this cotton is about, staple length is about 1/2 inch. So definitely you would need something. So these are also called cotton cards. So really brief today. I hope it gave you an introduction to combs, cards versus combs. I will have another video about these combs. I have different sizes of combs, and I'll talk a little bit more about the history behind it and when you want to use it. They're very useful. I like them for lots of different purposes. But today, that'll be it. So I'll see you next time on Spinning the Past.